Okay. Galactic event. Your faction only. These occasionally pop up. The transformer converter block that links power generation systems to ship systems has been damaged by a saboteur. Oh no. Interrogation indicates that the act was due to religious extremism. Oh. The cult of Kwanzaa? Okay, so if I take this option, my fleet will be slower for 20 turns. This will reduce the amount of damage I can deal. Oh, that could possibly kill all my ships. As little as I want to do it, it's going to have to be this. Like, I don't want my entire fleet to die. Thank you very much. Okay. So we could get this. More gold. Although we're not really doing trading and we don't really have much upkeep right now. Although, actually yes. Because if we can get a ceasefire with them, we can then get an open borders. And if I set these to blockade this, there's a chance that we'll be able to colonize it. And the thing about the Volters is, with their teleportation tech, this planet is basically right next to this planet. Like, forget these lines. As soon as you've colonized it, you can forget them. Because they're right next to each other. It's brilliant. Love it. Love it. Okay. Yep, so here's the event coming into effect. You choose it the turn before it happens, basically. So this is a... I think this is just a scout ship of his. We could kill it, but that would probably hurt relations. Super slow. Really, really slow. Did I? Oh! Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, so basically we just got a random event which unlocked one of these technologies for me, and it gave me this one. So basically, now my people care less about expansion, although with our Volta apertures we already dealt with that, but either way, doesn't matter. But we also have the ability to now explore through wormholes. So that part up here where I couldn't go any further, that's a wormhole. We can now traverse it. So I'm going to grab this fleet here, this probe. I'm going to leave that other one there to sort of stop him from taking interest. We're sort of boxing him in. I wouldn't be surprised if he went to war over this, actually. But he probably has some military ships. He'd probably just send them to kill me. Okay, science is improving. Dust is good. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Okay, so this is the academy where you can hire heroes. Heroes are really powerful. Depending on what you do with them, like a well-used hero can improve a system immensely, or it can make a fleet like 2 times more effective. So now the choice is, well, I don't really have a fleet, so it will probably be best if I just improve my system, which is why I'm going to go with this guy, A Bastion version 0. He has the administrator, which is great for faster construction and food production. This one over here has corporate, which improves stuff such as dust and science. So if you had a person, hero, which had both corporate and administrator, buy that one straight away, because that is brilliant. These other ones, mainly to do with, well, you got pilot and commander. These both help with, like, battle. So if you get one with both of them, get that guy and have him lead your fleet. This one is interesting. Adventurer can be good for both. It's a bit of a weird class. It's not particularly brilliant for planets, but it has this quality which like helps with happiness. So you might want that at some point. But it also does good for commanding. So this one would probably be our best commander currently. But I want more food and more industry, so I'm going to assign you to our home system of Bazaar, because Taurus is fully grown already. Okay, and I believe this is because we're the Volters, we get to apply 2 abilities straight away. So we're going to put them into Director, which gives +3 labor. If we look at here with the benefit that labor gives, the more labor we have, the higher the boost to, well, food production and, well, food and production. Wit. Let's see. I'm not going to take this, but if I click this, as you can see, gives this stuff. But it's significantly less because we're not an administrator. So, okay, we're going to take this, and now the most, both of these are really good, like especially on an early starting system. Like I could go for Director 2, which would allow me to have even more percentage increases, but right now my absolute amount isn't very high. So because I want to build things quicker, I'm going to get the Civil Engineer trait. So if I now look here, I have 39 industry. Now I looked before and this said 25, so that's a big jump. So that's going to allow me to build things much quicker. Not so relevant now that I don't really have much to build, but it will be. So since we got the ability to colonize Tundra, I'm going to queue that up. I'm going to colonize it first and then build this thing. Yeah. And after that, oh, so many things I want to build. Yeah. Like right now, I'm not prioritizing dust because, well, I probably shouldn't be thinking this way, but I feel in the early game, dust isn't as important. The later in the game you get, the more important it gets. Like by the late game, you're going to want to be swimming in dust. But right now, we're alright. End of turn. Okay, we have arrived in Dakar. So we can't colonize either because he has this thing here. So we're actually going to have to attack him. Thankfully, his is just a scout ship. So go on the offense, go on the offense, go on the offense. Now I could click auto, but I sort of want you to see this at least once. We're not going to do it very often, but we're going to watch the manual battle. So that's the enemy ship right there. Battle at Decal system. Sounds very interesting. So that's their ship. You can tell they're pretentious by their design. I believe that's my ship right there. There's theirs in the distance. We're above a barren planet. There's the planet we're wanting to colonize over there. Lava planet in the background. They're retreating. Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting. You can hear the gunfire in the background. They're firing at them. You can see it now. But I don't think any of it's really going to hit because they're retreating. Yeah. Like, it looks pretty cool, and the bigger your fleet, the cooler it looks. But it takes so long for each of the battles, I usually just automatically resolve them. Like, you can make certain tweaks while you're doing the manual battle, such as deciding on different ways of attack. So if you wanted to be super optimum, you'd probably do it that way. Decal is ours. Yeah, I was right. So when we colonize a system, we get to place more people here. That's probably a Volta trait now that I think about it. Okay, good to know. So we're going to give them alien grafting because we want it to grow. And heavy isotopes. Okay, I'm going to buy this with dust so that we get it really quick, so that we grow really quickly. Because right now our production sucks. After that, I'm going to queue up the Vulture apertures. You've discovered an ancient battlefield of the Endless on the planet. Oh, nice, extra dust. Okay, so we can now get a ceasefire with them. Hopefully they'll say yes. But before that, I should probably pick my next tech. Hyperium is pretty good. Yeah, okay, we're going to go for core mining to get another strategic resource. Well, hopefully. So, offer peace. Perfect. We are no longer at Cold War. Now we can't attack each other just whenever we want. I think our blockades still come into effect, but I'm not sure. Although I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we still can't go through their land. Oh, I forgot about this one. Why didn't you guys remind me? So we need open borders to actually go through his borders. Which is over here. Okay, gonna start the research on that after core mining. To do that, I just pressed shift and then clicked on it. Okay, so in 10 turns. Tense, very tense. I really want Idris. Like that huge Terran. That would be brilliant. Did we just get an achievement? Checking out the neighborhood. Explore 25% of the galaxy in less than 25 turns. Oh. That's a bit disappointing, actually. Like, this is 25% of the well, actually. Yeah, it is one of the arms and a bit of the core, so I guess that makes sense. So, 2 turns for our next population. Because we just built a clan ship. I'm going to queue up another clan ship. Like, generally with the Voltas, because you can sort of mitigate it, you want to expand as quickly as possible. Which is what I'm doing. Okay. So on these initial worlds, when I first start colonizing places, I basically give everywhere alien grafting. Because that means lots and lots of food, means quick growth. Which is what we're looking for right now. Like, the other ones have different bonuses for different planets and all that. Production is quite useful. Okay. This will be quite a good production system. Like, lava is really good for production, as I'm sure I've already said. Also, methane. Methane is good for production. Gas giants are the most specialized. They've also got, like, pretty low populations. You can boost that with certain things, but yeah. Okay, Fulcrum Siphon. Ah, right, I didn't notice that. So a Fulcrum Siphon. This place would be a bit happier than normal. Yeah, let's go over here. Ying. Small tundra. Pretty good, rich atmosphere. I don't think I've explained these yet, have I? Basically, these are like different anomalies, as they call them. So this one is a good one. You can tell that because it's green. So this one gives +10 happiness and +1 food per person. This over here, poor soil, is -10 happiness, -1 food, and -1 science. Now you can get text later on which let you remove or improve these anomalies. So if I look over here, I'm sure I saw some in Nuxan. Nope. Nope. Here we go. Geothermic activity. Now this one isn't too bad. It's +1 industry, which is good, but -1 science. Now the thing is, you can get a technology which removes the penalty, so it just has the positive. You can basically, if it's orange, you can do that. If it's red, however, you can only remove the penalty. You can't make it good. So you're moving back to like a net change of 0, basically. So this place has some pretty decent buffs, like just the M3. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Okay, yeah, the Fulcrum. +10 science, +20 dust. And we finished building that food thing we're building here. We're now going to get alien grafting. We're growing pretty quickly here, which is good. Very good. It's always good to grow. I'm going to set that to explore over there. I could set this to auto explore, but in these early stages of the game, there isn't much else to do, so might as well do it myself. Is that a colony ship? Ooh, that's not a colony ship. That's a fleet. But you can see it says friendly because we have a peace treaty with them, which is good. Although they're also blockading the system. Hyperion must be identified, and we have some. That's good. Ah, on our home system even. So normal deposit means we have 2. This also gives a benefit, extra science. Not going to complain about that. So we're already halfway towards having a monopoly on this, which means that when we have ships with modules that use Hyperion, it will be better. Ah, I wasn't expecting that actually. We're already trading. Trade is interesting. It's automatic. You'll usually trade with those which are close to you. They also have to be friendly. If they're not friendly, you're not going to trade with them. Okay. So, go. Oh no. That's not good. That's actually terrible. That's really terrible. So, yeah, more growth. He leveled up so I could give him more ability points. I really don't want our colony ship to be attacked by the pirates because it's got no defenses. It's a colony ship. I didn't think there'd be any pirates here. Are those the... Oh. I think they might be the ones that we spawned earlier.